When I put on the blue shirt, fabrication is going to happen. So, this is juscoz. February Daily, day 10. Last year when I did the 7-day challenge, I did struggle a little bit, but seems to be flowing fairly well this time round. Things like that. You want to hop down, shed corgi? Cannot always make up his mind, this one. Wouldn't be without him anyway. Alright, so February Daily, day 10. Cubman has come a long way. So many videos. It's a good thing. There's wiring loom, the fuel lines. So I've actually made the hard lines, just only half the video though. So run out of time to finish it. So we've got the wiring and the steering. Welding up the engine cradle is probably a handy one as well, I guess. There's not much left in it. So yeah, I'll probably be able to cross off a few things. Probably 3 videos and it'll be bolted together, good enough to drive. I haven't decided if I'm doing that or not. Whether I want to bolt it all together and drive it, or if I just want to keep going, fit off all the panels, then paint it, and then drive it. Yeah, pretty sure I want to just drive it first. So I'm going to have to finish off the chain guards and mount them all up. Now that's why the idle shaft is still in here, because I still got to make the box that goes over that. So I've got to do a few panels. Got to work out what I'm doing for a seat. Whether I'm just going to panel that in, because I was planning on doing a kind of like a Kirky race seat. That's what they had in the chassis book. That is a full set of plans for a seat in that, so I was considering whether I just cut one of them out and have a go at that. Yeah, a couple of bits and pieces. So there's a bit left to go on that. Now, I'm probably going to do a video, because I've been thinking about what smaller projects I can get going, so I might do a few smaller projects before this actually gets to the point of driving, just to break things up a bit before I get to the next big one again. So one of the smaller projects that I'm planning on doing, because being day 10 today, going well. One video I'm planning on changing this table a bit more. There's on the floor there's the remains of a gas bottle rack, which is only 25mm, an inch off the floor, and cables get caught under it all the time. So that's getting cut off. I'm going to put some racking underneath for hanging lots of clamps, so I don't have to keep going over the corner to get all the clamps. I'm going to put a shelf in, but a few different bits and pieces I plan on doing to this table. Grinder rack, power board, have an extension lead come off to plug in the wall. That would be handy. I like that idea. I just had it. Alright, so the table's going to be one project. Now, the water cooler for the TIG, I have mentioned that it's going to get a rebuild. Now, it popped a hose and I was going to have to disassemble it slightly, weld some more pieces onto the hard lines that are there so that I can put brackets on to hold it into position. But that means that I can't run the pump, which means I can't do the aluminium welding on the aluminium pipes unless I go and change all the lines over and put my old handpiece back on. But what I was thinking of doing was swapping it out and putting, well, a fuel pump and seeing how well the water cooler would run with the fuel pump on it. I've got the fuel pump for the Cubman. I've also got the little tac fuel pump from one of the earlier videos. So they've both got a fairly similar size fitting, and well, the water cooler, it's only got, they're about 4 or 5 millimeter ID hoses. So what I've got's a pump that's meant to be pumping a lot of water, but then it's getting restricted into a tiny hose. So that's partially why it blew apart and spread fluid everywhere. So, having a quick relook at that. There's only really 2 things that'll be changed, which will be the pickup. We'll get an adapter on it, and yeah, I'll swap it out for a fuel pump. Underneath all this stuff is a chassis table. It's one of the first things I built in here because, well, I was planning on building a chassis, or well, several. So it's 2 meters by 4 meters, dead flat within 0.5 millimeter at any point, and building a full chassis is something I plan on doing, hopefully next year. So that brings us to this post. There was a wall through the middle here because it was a single carport and an open carport. So we've kind of chopped a section of wall out and plugged it up, and yeah, so I've built a truss in the roof and put this post in to support it. Now this post, I made very careful that it is dead straight up and down. And it's got this plate here, 10mm, fully welded top and bottom, and it's also dead flat. Now the point of that, and this being perfectly level, is that I'm planning on making a boom that's got some bearings around the top and the bottom, some that sit down on this plate, and it can spin around 360 degrees. I'll have a winch in the top that goes out so that I can basically lift anything from anywhere within 2 meters of this post. So once I've built a chassis, I can lift it off the table, spin it around and drop it on the floor in the middle of the shed quarters. That's a planned video for sometime in the next 2.5 weeks. I'm going to build a crane. Engine hoist. Car shell maneuverer. Anyway. This poor bugger, that's Billy. All my cars have names. I think I mentioned it a long time ago. But yeah, this is Billy. He's been hanging around, following me around for 21 years. I've had Billy. Wow. Anyway. So, talked about the cubman, table, TIG, this post. What other things are we planning for the rest of February? Definitely getting the cubman going. What else should I talk about, Corgi? Oh yeah, you're right, the subscribers. I was hoping to have 100 by the end of February, by posting daily, being very regular about it. Apparently that's something that YouTube likes in their algorithm, but not getting that many extra views and stuff. So still only getting 30 to 40 views per cubman video in the first 2 days. It's probably a few more later on in the week, but yeah, got to work out what I can do about that. Oh, that's what I was going to do about it. Key tags. I've decided I'm going to get some special key tags made up. Juscoz Customs ones. There's only going to be 50 of them. I'm going to start doing giveaways. Going to be questions. Something like that anyway. The key tags are going to be special ones for the fact that I'm not going to get another set made exactly the same as this. They're going to be the original, first edition, limited edition, whatever you want to call it. They could be pretty cool. I'm not going to be selling them. I'm just got to give them away to whoever can answer the question correctly. So I've got to order the key tags first before we can start giving them away. I don't think I'll have them before the end of February though. It's about a 15-day turnaround plus shipping, and yeah. I've also decided I'm going to get a couple of hats made. Well, because I need a new one. This one's it's going a bit funky, this one, so I'm getting a new one made. Getting the Corgi logo on it. I'm getting myself some blue work shirts as well. These Bisley ones are pretty good. Been wearing them for years. You can see by all the holes. Literally this shirt I've had for years. So, getting some new ones with my logos on it. I'm going to get some hats. Now the hats might go along with the key rings. Special giveaways. So I'll be asking questions. If you can get the right answer first, I'll post them out to you. Mostly key rings, but the occasional hat will find its way out. Now, yeah, so with that huge storm that went through where I had to just give up filming because I had a water-cooled shed that leaked a lot. Yeah, that storm, it started a lot of bushfires. So, not great. Got another physio appointment on Tuesday for my knee. And another one the week after. It's getting much better though. Still gives the occasional wobble, funny like, and I kind of almost collapse. It's not fun. So yeah. Oh, that's what's not on the list. Sorry to do this to you, but I do have to add this to the list. There is a new item. Bugger. That's going to be like a whole nother video. It's like 4 videos now instead of 3. Just remembered, brake lines. Because yeah, none of the flexi lines that were supplied with all the kit were going to really work, so I'm going to have to go find some components and make some hard lines. Anyway, on that bombshell, that's it for today, and well, as always, customize everything.